Hello everyone, welcome to the Darkest Wings Tarot. Today we are going to do a reading about the current planetary aspects and what they are trying to teach you. Yeah, let's kind of see what the astrology transits, the planetary aspects that are currently in the sky are trying to teach you and show you. But I also just really wanted to use this reading today as an energy check-in, just to sort of make this reading timeless for whenever you're seeing it. I just wanted to do an energy check-in to see sort of what's going on. So today we have 4 piles to choose from. It's really crazy. For each pile, different cards wanted to come out, like different decks wanted to be used. But let's go ahead and break down the piles. On pile 1, we have selenite. On pile 2, we have rose quartz. On pile 3, we have yellow calcite. I don't know, I hope you guys can see it. It's really cool. And on pile 4, I'm blanking on the name of this crystal, but I know its properties. I think it starts with like a T. All right, go ahead and pause the reading if you need to. If you feel drawn to multiple piles, that means that there are multiple messages for you. It's okay to watch every pile in this reading. Sometimes I do that in tarot readings. And if anything doesn't resonate with you, just take what feels good and leave the rest. So we will go ahead and get into the reading. I'll see you guys in your piles. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the selenite wand. And it is so soothing, it is so calming. Wow, I'm blown away by the energy of this crystal. And this is an energy clearing crystal. So we're gonna start out with our tarot cards today, and then we'll move on to our oracle cards. All right. Wow. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, automatically pile 1. I feel like you may be feeling a bit let down. I feel as though you are feeling a bit stifled, a bit like put down, dampered down. I feel like things aren't as magical as you hoped. Something's sort of making the magic drain away. Something's making you feel kind of stuck too. Something's making you feel like maybe trying isn't worth it, maybe unmotivated. And I think it's because I feel like there's an issue with relationships here. I feel like the people around you aren't saying things to you that make you feel comfortable, that make you feel loved. This card is ruled by Mercury in Cancer, and I'm filming this on the day Mercury goes retrograde in Cancer. And what Mercury retrograde in Cancer does, it depending on where it is in your chart, but it can feel like we're revisiting things from our past, things from our home life, things from our childhood even, the home that we were raised in, our family dynamics. But it also kind of rules over the people we care about, the spaces we care about. And this is because Cancer can represent the home. It can literally represent home base, the closest foundation to you. The foundation that is quite literally the place you go to rest, where you go to recuperate, sleep. It's where you live. I mean, it's your home. It's where you're supposed to feel safe. And I feel like with the 2 of Cups here, the 2 of Cups represents relationships. Whenever I see this card, I know it's about a dynamic. I know it's about a relationship dynamic. And this can be a relationship dynamic within a job, within like a path, within a destiny, but I feel like something just, it doesn't feel comforting anymore. Maybe people are saying things that are really hurting your feelings. And maybe it's not even on purpose. It's just like this general feeling of like, I'm looking around this space that used to motivate me, that used to feel exciting, possibly, and maybe it never felt exciting. Maybe it never felt motivating. And it's just like, the people are kind of hurting me. Like the people around me aren't a match to me. Maybe the situation isn't a match to me anymore. But it just feels like the fun is just being drained out. And I feel like you kind of feel as though there aren't people you can relate to right now. Maybe there's not many people you would call a friend or people you would call a loved one. Wow, maybe you're just like, I don't even know who I would be with romantically in this environment. Nobody's really saying anything or doing anything that makes me feel good. Getting this feeling like, what's wrong with me that I don't see things the way everyone else does? Sorry, I'm just taking a drink of water. But it's just like, why does this situation feel so draining? Why do I want no part in this? Why do I not want to be around? Wow, I'm seeing something on my wall that kind of looks like a honeycomb. And I'm getting the idea of like, this maybe isn't my colony anymore. That's so interesting. Let's go ahead and look at your clarifiers. We have the 7 of Swords. Wow. We have the Star in reverse. And we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. This message is very clear. I feel like I'm getting that you're feeling pretty betrayed right now. I think you're feeling like people are lying to you. People are saying what you want to hear even though they don't mean it. I think that you feel deeply betrayed, like people are false. People don't say who they think. People don't say who they are. People don't say what they think. Oh my gosh, I feel like you want to protect yourself from this energy. I feel like you deeply want protection from this energy. I don't think you want to be around whatever energy this is. It makes you feel extremely hopeless. I don't know why, but I get this feeling like this environment used to be something that made you really happy. This is an environment that used to make you feel safe, at home, and understood. And for some reason now, it makes you feel hopeless. Well, actually, I know the reason why. I know why. It's because you feel like people are lying to you. You feel like people are being fake. You feel like people are not in it for the right reasons, or they just want something, are complacent. I just genuinely think that you think that these people are performative. This environment is performative. And you're refusing to perform. You don't want to perform for this environment anymore. And this is the 5 of Wands in reverse. Whenever I see this card in reverse, this is a very clear message that you're done fighting. You don't even want to fight for this. You don't even want to talk to these people or like say, hey, why have you been acting like this? Or hey, what's going on with this? Like, I genuinely think that you're just done. And look at these cards. We have blue and green. And it makes me think of like protecting your mind, because green rules over the heart chakra, blue rules over the throat chakra. But for me, I think of blue as like insight, communication, divine communication. Even though that's more like the crown chakra, I do get that for the color blue, because to communicate, you have to get that information from somewhere. And then with like the green, it just makes me think of that Cancer energy, that protection, that love, that place we go to feel loved and comforted. And it just makes me think that you are past the point of trying to fit in. You just don't. And you know that something's wrong. You know that something isn't quite adding up. Something about this isn't right. And I'm gonna be honest, I think you're correct. I don't mean to fuel anybody's anxiety. Maybe not everybody is in this energy, but some people 100% are not here for the right reasons. Why am I like getting Love Island right now? It's like some people are not in this for the right reasons. And you sense it, you know it, because you wouldn't feel so defeated internally, you wouldn't feel so drained if everything about this environment was good. And look at this crystal. This crystal is all about clearing energy. This crystal clears the energy of any crystal it touches. Like, I can literally clean this amethyst by touching it to this selenite. And you're done fighting. You don't really, it's crazy. Like, this situation isn't something you would fight for anymore. I'm getting like, it's so rotten to the core that you wouldn't even fight for it anymore. Let's go ahead and look at your oracle cards. So these are going to be just oracle cards about herbalism, but these are actually timing oracle cards, and it's going to tell me the timing of this situation. Now for your situation, I want to say this. I feel like these timing cards are going to tell you when you will actively be cleansed from this energy and when you will find better. Because here's the thing, I know there is better out there for you. That, like, if there wasn't better for you, you would be aligned to this energy. You know what I mean? It's like, if this energy was meant for you, then you would just be aligned to it, no questions asked. It would be right for you. But since it's wrong for you, that means there is better. That means there is different. So first I want to look at the herbal oracle cards first. Although I feel like I'm dying to see the timing. You know what? Let's go for the timing, okay? Let's do it, because this is like super juicy. I want to know, I think we all want to know when better is going to come in for you. We have March. Going too fast, slow down, take your time. Wow. So look at this blue and green again. This blue and green is crazy. I feel like you are a very down-to-earth person. I feel like you speak from your heart. You are somebody who thinks loving thoughts, who says loving things. And maybe that's why this is so hurtful, because it's like you as a person are so kind. You would never treat anybody this way. And maybe it's just really got you down. This card is giving me a very specific meaning, and I'll tell you what it is. I was actually born in March, and when I saw this card, I feel called to say that you're here for a reason. You have serious purpose. You have serious worth. And don't let this situation make you feel hopeless, make you feel like you are a freak, like you are somebody who doesn't have worth, because it's actually the opposite. Now in March, you could meet new people. By March, you could literally have a completely new situation around you. But I really feel like this card is almost talking to me to talk to you and say, like, you have true meaning, you have true purpose. There's a lot of beautiful things that are meant for you. And look, we have 1 and 7. Now this makes me think of the first house and the 7th house. And the first house is the house of the self. The 7th house is the house of relationships and the other. And it just makes me feel like there are better relationships for you. There are relationships that align to your destiny that you're meant to have around you, and it's just not these relationships that don't feel good. But going too fast, slow down, take your time. I'm seeing a highway. I feel like some of you are going to be traveling, and that's going to make you really happy, like getting out maybe of this town, getting out of this community, taking time away is going to be really healing for you. But I feel like you need time alone. You need time by yourself. You need time to sort of heal, to do the things that you love. I just really feel like you need time away from these people, some time, kind of some quiet time to yourself, and that's going to be really healing. But we have mugwort, psychic healing. Wow. Yeah, there is serious energy that wants to be cleared. And we have echinacea, destiny. You are very powerful. Pile 1. Let me just make sure you can see all these cards. Awesome. You are extremely powerful, and this is why I'm getting that. We have Jupiter and we have Pluto. Do not shrink to fit. Do not shrink to fit. This environment is not meant to shrink you. This environment is not meant to make you feel small and invisible. In fact, I think you don't fit in with this environment because you have completely grown past it. I'm hearing it's lonely at the top. I'm hearing that your power is growing so significantly that you do not fit in with this circle anymore. You just don't. And don't see it any different. Do not read this situation as anything different, because, and I really mean to gas you up this much, like I really mean this. Do not let this situation make you shrink to fit. We have 30 echinacea. I mean, this is telling me like there is serious alignment, creation energy in your life. Like there are things that you are meant to align to. You are meant to grow from this. And we have the aligning of the sun and the moon. I mean, this is huge growth energy, and this is destined. Like there is destined growth meant to happen. Look at the rain falling down in this card. It's like this situation, this pain that you're going through, this betrayal, it is quite literally the water to your roots. It is meant to grow you. Look at how these roots are like embedded in this star. I also want to point out this in these cards. Look at how the stars are on the bottom of all of these cards. Like I can't make this up. I can't cherry pick this. Look at the way the stars are on the bottom of the card. This makes me think that you are growing at an insane rate. And like that the divine is supporting you more than you think. Like you are being supported by the divine in ways that you can't even see. And when it feels like the magic is leaving your life, it's actually entering your roots. That's so interesting. When it feels like things are spilling on the floor is where your roots are. So there's a lot of grounding that wants to take place, but not grounding in your situation, grounding into spirit, grounding into what makes you feel connected to spirit. This green, this blue is making me think of nature and water. Wow. I think that maybe you really do need to take some time away. I would look at your calendar and see when you can take some time for yourself. But next we have mugwort, psychic healing. If anybody has been sending you bad energy, evil energy, it is going to be cleared out of your life. Don't you even worry what these fools are thinking about you. Honestly, like stay away from them. There is profound healing that is about to enter your life. Profound. And I want to be honest with you, you are going to heal yourself because you are magic. Look at this, we have the sign of the witch. This is the symbol of the witch, of the mother, the maiden, the crone. Like, this is you, this is your power. You are an embodiment of complete and whole feminine energy. Okay, if you don't identify as female, that is totally fine. You have witch energy. Like, you are a witch. Like, you don't have to be a woman to be a witch, but for the sake of the ancient quality to this card, understand that there is a very ancient, divine, feminine energy within you that is a huge source of your wisdom, of your power, of your magic. And I want you to be honest, you see things clearly. You see things for what they are. Don't shrink to fit. Don't think, oh, I must be the problem. Hell no. There is so much magic within you. Look at this mirror. Soon you need to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. Things are only going to get better for you. This is a huge cycle in your life. I feel like maybe some of you have been here before. It's like you've found your healing, you've gotten the healing energy, and now you need to heal somewhere else. But that is my message for you, Pile 1. I hope that this reading resonated. Let me know if it did. Comment down below what's going on with your situation, what you're feeling, what you're going through, how you intend to slow down in your life, how you intend to deal with this situation, maybe even where you're vacationing to. And if you like the way that I read, I am offering personal readings. Feel free to email me. I also reactivated my TikTok. If you would like to find me on there, you can. It is the same username as my email account. It has periods between the Darkest Wings Tarot. I will put that in the description. But yes, I'm offering personal readings. They are very similar to the readings that I do on here, except they are more tailored to you, and it doesn't have other people's energy in it. It has more of your energy. And yes, I'm offering like really cheap prices for it. A lot of creators are, charging quite a lot, and I'm not doing that yet. But I will be raising my prices in the future. So if you want to establish clientship, now is a really good time. So that is where I will leave you, Pile 1. I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the rose quartz, and this is actually the only crystal that was calling me before the reading even started. This was a crystal that really wanted a reading done for it. This is rose quartz, and rose quartz is great for healing the heart chakra. It is great for relationships, self-love, promoting just feelings of love, feelings of feeling whole and complete within yourself and nourished within yourself, just emotionally, like emotionally nourished. So we're gonna go ahead and get into your tarot cards first before your oracle cards. And this crystal, no cards would come out for this crystal until I got a new deck for the clarifiers. Obviously these came out fine, but the clarifiers, they wanted to be from a new deck. So very interesting. Well, we'll see what they end up saying. Let's go ahead and look at these. We have the Three of Wands. Some of you could be an Aries. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Sun. Pile 2, you best believe things are about to get better for you. You better believe that things are about to absolutely explode with bright energy. Okay, this is huge sun energy. We have the Sun in Aries, and then we have the Sun itself. And we have Mars in Gemini. I feel like your mind has been a really hard place to exist in. I feel, and not because you've been a bad person, literally because there have been things that you've been emotionally processing, mentally processing, maybe even fears that you have that have been really weighing heavily on you. And what you need to know, pile 2, this is your energy check-in. Like, everything is beyond okay. Everything is great. Things are going to get better in the future. I don't know why I just feel to call, like, in the future things are going to get better. I feel like right now in your immediate environment, maybe things have felt really hostile. Maybe it's just been hostile in your mind. Just understanding things, going through things, and trying to wrap your head around things that have been really hard for you to understand, things that have genuinely made you afraid. Those things are going away. Those things are going to slowly disappear. And I feel like you're going to let your walls down to the really good things that are happening in your life right now, and that will be happening in your life. I don't know why I feel called to say that some of you are going to be moving soon. I don't know why, I just needed to tell you, like, some of you are going to be moving soon. Some of you are going to be seeking a new home, a new place to live.
But this doesn't have to be a physical move. This could be an energetic move or even just movement towards goals.
And even before that happens, like, there's going to be really beautiful experiences coming into your life. I mean, this is happiness. This is joy. And this is more than happiness and joy. This is like you getting to shine and being appreciated for it. And being around people that really motivate you and really light your fire is what I'm hearing. There is huge happiness coming to you. Absolutely huge happiness. And this is in your future. So if things are feeling kind of weighed down, if you're feeling kind of like you're overthinking a lot or like you're really worried about the future, know that the future is very bright. That's all Spirit is telling me, that you're going to be with people who make you feel really, lit up and happy and spectacular, and you also may be moving
to a new place or towards goals that you've had for a long time or even towards new goals. But this feels like an energetic shift that you've been planning.
I don't know. Obviously, if that doesn't resonate, you don't need to take it. But we have the Ace of Wands. Kind of looks like the sun behind it. This is huge Aries energy. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. I think that you have been feeling kind of isolated, kind of cut off. Maybe it's been like you've only been hanging out with a few people, because I feel like your mental state has been really fragile. And I feel like you've needed a lot of time to yourself to process things. And like, I feel like you can only tolerate a few people right now, or very specific people right now. Okay, wow. Some of you could have been drawn to pile 1. But you need to know that your fire has not gone out. And things are about to feel very renewed and very passionate and literally on fire in your life. I know that it hasn't been feeling that way recently. I feel like it's been feeling as though things have been weighed down in a negative cycle where things just kind of keep going from bad to worse. But this is over. I want to let you know that if anything has been controlling you, making you feel controlled, making you feel trapped, making you feel performative, you are actively leaving that situation behind. So if you aren't moving like out of your home specifically, you're moving out of a situation that has made you feel extremely controlled, at the mercy of other people. And instead, you're going to be finding a lot of motivation in what really lights your fire. Let's look at the timing of this. Let's see when this could happen. Okay, these are their timing oracles. Wow, we have 9 months from now. We have it's time to move forward in the next couple of days. Wow. So things are going to get wildly better for you in the next couple of days. I know that's crazy. That's so wild, but like, wow. And look at this. This is the only card that's like pink. And I feel like this is saying like things are going to really improve in the next few days. Like this is happening really soon, because I kept saying in the future for the sun, and maybe the future is quite literally now. So I feel like there have been really difficult things that you've been moving forward from. And that's why this card is coming out. Like, it's time to move forward. I think it's time to leave things behind in the past. I think that it's time to move on towards your like emotional happiness, like your comfort. I feel like it's time to move away from sort of situations that have made you feel controlled, situations that have made you feel performative. And your emotions, your home life, your comfortability, what makes you feel cozy is really calling to you right now. And that doesn't necessarily mean like staying home. What it actually means more of is like staying within yourself, staying within like the nurturing center and home base that you have within yourself. Like, this is not paying attention to things that are in the past. This is sort of letting the past go, and not necessarily like letting it go as though it never happened, but integrating those lessons so you can move forward. Like, this is big Six of Swords energy. Taking what has happened to us, learning from it, and moving forward. With 9 months from now, you could literally be moving 9 months from now. You guys could be moving into a new community. You guys could be reaching a new height of success 9 months from now. But I really almost see this as a gestation period, like pregnancy. Wow, I'm getting serious messages like, you are shining bright. Absolutely blind them, pile 2. Absolutely blind them. I mean, you are moving forward. You're moving towards huge success. And this is something that you created for yourself. You did this. You deserve it. Sorry, that's my water bottle. Wow. We have valerian root, acceptance. Do not accept the way things are right now. They're about to get wildly better. We have purification, cat's claw. Look at these beautiful yellow flowers. Yeah, you are moving towards your power. Your power is growing. I feel like you're taking action on what you want. Don't get caught up in the illusion that this is all there is. Like, there is so much more for you, and it is literally coming into your life so soon. And it's because you have earned this. You're taking action towards it. I feel like you've been through some really real things that have shown you so much about yourself. This black cat. I mean, this is the shadow. This is shadow work. This is what I mean. We're not moving on, not taking our lessons. We're taking what we've learned with us. Huge shining energy, huge power energy. And I just need to say this, like, I feel like there are things that want to be purified from your life. Like, I got that message, like, you need to shine bright, blind them. When you shine bright, it's going to weed out anybody who isn't meant to be in your life. When you continue to shine, like, people who can't handle it are going to move away because it's going to be too much power for them to even handle. You're about to prove, I mean, I don't even know. You're just about to show people, like, I'm moving forward. I'm moving on to better things. And low-key, I don't think that you're taking everyone with you. You're only taking the people who light you up, who support you, that make you feel inspired.
And this goes for habits too. You're only taking what makes you feel inspired.
And just know that, like, in the next few days, you're going to be making some serious moves towards this bright future of yours. You're going to feel a lot of love in the next coming days that feel almost like fire instead. Once we start feeling loved, it's crazy what new heights we can go to. Huge things are coming for you, pile 2, huge things. I have a feeling this time next year, you are not going to be able to recognize where your life was before. Huge changes. Huge. A lot of success. All right, those are my messages for you, Pile 2. I will see you in the next reading. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to email me or DM me on TikTok. I have reactivated my TikTok. I will link it in the description. Feel free to DM me on there or email me for a personal reading. And yeah, I would get established as a client just before things sort of start getting a bit more hectic. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next reading. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. You chose the yellow calcite figure, and this figure is so gorgeous. Before we start, I want to say that you have a banging bod, and I feel like you are somebody who is really concerned with aesthetics, but not in a negative way. I just genuinely think that, like, you take really good care of yourself, and you want to take good care of yourself. You want to feel good about yourself. Some of you could resonate with that. Or just some of you really like being surrounded by beauty. But we're gonna get into your tarot cards before the oracles. So let's go ahead and look at your messages. We have the Five of Pentacles. Let's see, I feel like these cards want to be in a very specific order. Like this card needs to be first. Okay, Pile 3. I really like the way that felt. Wow, I'm getting everything in the right order. That could be a sign for you, like that you've been getting your life in order. But there is huge divine intervention energy in this pile. Huge. Wow. I feel like money has been a very interesting theme for you. I feel like you are somebody who has worked really hard for what they have. And yet you have found what truly matters to you despite that. I think that you have been called to make huge changes in terms of your career and finances. And for some reason, I think that they have paid off greatly. Because I think that you have found what matters to you in terms of money. I feel like some of you may feel like you don't have like as much money as you want, or like as much money as other people may have, or like it's almost like on the outside it would look like you don't have much, but on the inside you're making very real moves towards a very stable career. I've never gotten this energy from the Five of Pentacles, but I do not get scarcity from this card at all. I feel like you've had to deal with scarcity in the past, and you've made huge changes. I think some of you were called to step away from certain positions at work and focus more on yourself and what you personally love and find a lot of passion in. And in turn, it's like giving you this mode of work that isn't necessarily like super rich, but you have everything that you need and more. It's almost like you have more than money now. You have more than just something to work towards. Like you have passion. You have something that genuinely excites you and makes you feel secure within yourself. Like something that makes your self-worth feel better. Like I feel like you are doing something now. Like you made a judgment call. You made a huge call in your life to change what you were doing and do something that made you more happy, that I think was more rooted in beauty and aesthetics. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have like, if you design clothing, if you design like pictures, if you're doing something with photography, something even like with music, just something that with aesthetics. And you've been working really hard on this. And it's like you found money. You found just enough money But it's like you almost feel more rich now. It's almost like, oh my gosh, I get what this means now. Your financial balance, the money that you are receiving, matches more with what you're feeling. It's almost like when you get money, it feels good now. It feels good. Maybe you don't have as much money as you did before, but it's almost like the level of income that you have right now is working better for you because it like matches what you feel about yourself, what you feel about the world, what you love to do. And it almost seems like you do have, it's like you almost, like, I don't know, isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know how else to describe this. It's like, okay, so I'm not technically on paper, I'm not making as much money as I was before. But for some reason, it feels like I have more money now because the money that I have matches the power within me. It matches the love and the beauty, like the talents that I have, what I enjoy working towards. It matches my routine better. It matches my schedule, my energy levels more. Okay, so right away, Cancer could be your 6th house. Mercury could be going retrograde through Cancer in your 6th house right now. And this is telling you, like, your money style is going to start reflecting your routine. Some of you may be making changes to have that better reflect your routine, like basing your routine more around this financial sort of aspect and working on what truly motivates you, working on like making your income enough to fully support you. But it's like, even though it hasn't started fully supporting you, it feels supportive. It feels like you're at the start of something. Okay, like I'm getting 100%, like you're not necessarily making enough money right now to like fully support what you want in your life. But it still feels good. It feels better. Some of you could resonate with that. If you don't resonate with this message, then this pile isn't for you. Don't make it fit. All right, we have the Temperance card in reverse. We have the Moon. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I mean, you are just over it. I think that you broke the chains of something that was extremely draining, that was taking your power away from you. And I feel like you're making your life more authentic to you. You're making your life more, it's more of like who you truly are. Like, I just feel like you're done with this chivalrous ass bullshit. I don't know what else to say other than this, like, chivalry is just done. Like, you're done with that. You're in your raw power. You are in your raw emotion. Like, you broke some sort of chains. You broke some sort of cycle. I feel like something was just completely draining you, getting in the way of your healing, getting in the way of your nurturing of yourself. Yes, it wasn't nurturing you. And you broke free from this, and now you're living in a way that is more authentic to you. And it may be messy. This new way of living is messy. Like, it's work. You're not always making the money that you want to be making necessarily, but it still feels authentic to you. It still feels supportive. It still feels like it just makes sense for your life. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. We have Tulsi, Wealth in reverse. But we have St. John's Wort, Radiance. Okay, we have like a lot of nudity in this pile, a lot of like body things, because we have this body and then we have this one, and then we have like her back. Like, there's a very sensual nature to this pile. And I feel like you're tapping more into your sensual nature. And I feel like you can't do that when you're doing back-breaking work. I feel like you need to step more into your sensuality. And this will greatly improve your finances. But this goes along with what I said. It's like you're not making the money you want necessarily. But you're radiant. But your health is better. But you're looking more beautiful. But you're feeling more beautiful. You're feeling more yourself. You're feeling your body more. You might be more active now. Like, it's almost like once you freed yourself up from this draining situation, you're free now to be in your sensuality. You're free now to move more. Some of you are literally moving more. And look at the way this house is burning. Like, I feel like you've completely gotten away from, diluted the idea of like this perfect picture house, this like perfect picturesque life, the way that things are supposed to be done, the things that are like considered pious, considered like good manners, well-mannered, I don't know, like well reined in. It just feels so stifling. And the energy you're going into is so free, is so active, is so sensual. And it's like, even though you don't have the money that you want, you found something that is worth more. It's worth more than that paycheck. Okay, swallows are a symbol of home. Rabbits are a symbol of womanhood, sensuality, witchery. Does are a symbol of sensuality and like fragileness, vulnerability. I believe that St. John's wort is actually a form of sun protection, of a sunscreen. And this card is ruled by the sun. Ooh, I'm hearing like shine bright like a diamond in the sky. I feel like you are really doing yourself such a great service. I feel like you are really stepping into yourself embodied and your power. I feel like you're coming home to yourself, and not the home that everyone says that you should have, not the home that people view as stable. Like, you are returning to your human body, like your vessel, as the center for what feels comfortable. Like, it's like the center for your soul. That's what the body is. The human body is the center for the soul. And I feel like you are really turning towards your body, towards your vessel, and making it this beautiful place where nature can run wild, where you can run wild, where you can be free. Like, you have officially broken chains. You've broken free. Let's look at the timing cards. I have a feeling that these cards are going to tell us about when you're going to start to see more wealth come into your life. Because I said earlier, like, your money is starting to match how you feel within yourself. Like, as you're starting to feel more free, as you're starting to feel more at home in yourself and not at home in these like kind of fake structures that were draining you, like, your money is going to start to reflect that. And I think that these are going to tell us when. By the end of the day. So you could be getting more money by the end of the day. You could check your bank account by the end of the day and literally feel like, wow, I have like really good money right now. Wow. By the end, is this the last day of June? Oh my God, this might be the last day of June. Some of you could be getting money on the 1st, and it's like, wow, I have really great money going on right now by the end of the day. And it's in the future. Okay, wow. So what this is telling me, some of you were like, wow, that is very vague. But if your money is directly tied to how you feel within yourself, and you are just kind of starting on this journey of, it's like you've broken free from what was constraining you, but you are still in this process of running free, of connecting back to yourself, to nature, fully immersing yourself. Or maybe some of you haven't taken that step yet. When you take that step, when you get deeper into that work, that's when your money is going to reflect that. And it's in the future because this is dependent on how deep you do the work. This is dependent on how soon this work is complete. But don't rush it, because you're moving forward. Like, you're making strides by the end of the day. Like, literally within 24 hours, you're already moving forward in a great way. You're already moving forward in a great way. But this is saying, like, this is dependent on you. This is dependent on this process. We can't put a date on when you will feel supported in your body fully, or when this integration period will, come to fruition. Because for everyone, it's different. So this is incredible. Those are your messages, pile 3. I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, comment down below. Let me know what situation you broke free from, what things you're doing different in your life. And if you end up watching this reading and something does happen financially by the end of the day, comment down below what happened. If you feel comfortable, like, just be like, yeah, this card was totally right on the money. But if you like my reading style, if you want to get a personal reading, please DM me or email me. My email is in the description of this video, and my TikTok has been reactivated, and that is also in the description of this video. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing like short readings on TikTok lives, and I've been doing them for free for a while, but I'm going to start charging money now, but just like, like $10 for a reading on live. And yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that soon. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please shoot me a DM, please shoot me an email. Of course, I can do longer readings for a bit of a higher price, but that gives you a more detailed reading, and then that reading is in private. You don't have to get it done on live in front of a bunch of people. But yes, that is your reading. Those are my announcements. I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Oops. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You chose this stone, and I'm so sorry, I forgot what this crystal is called. So we're gonna go ahead and look at your tarot cards first. Your tarot cards would not come out until I got a new deck for them. So this is the only pile that got to use this deck in specifics. I do want to say that so many cards were coming out for you guys. So many. Piles and piles and piles and piles. Like, so many cards. It was really hard to just get a few. And so I kind of memorized and took note what cards sort of flipped upright when I was shuffling, because it was more than just these cards. So I'm going to see kind of if that message fits in. But we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Lovers upright. This is what was coming out in the cards that flipped up right in the other piles. There is like a destabilization that is going on. But this destabilization within your life is actually acting as a re-stabilization.
I feel like some sort of truth has been revealed, and it's deeply uncomfortable. It's almost like a lie has come to the surface. You're not fighting this revealing energy. You're letting the truth come out because it is actually showing you the truth. It's showing you what is truly meant for you, but it doesn't change that this is a deeply unsettling thing that you've figured out or even noticed. Like, it doesn't have to be like a truth that came out. Maybe it's something that you've noticed, something that you've taken note of and you see clearly now.
I need to look at these clarifiers right away. All right, so we have the Emperor. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Wow, some of you may have been drawn to pile 1. I'm trying to think what this is. I think this might be the King of Swords. In reverse. Wow. This is a very serious message, pile 4. I do not take this lightly. I need to get one more card. I need some clarifiers about this situation. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There is a huge destabilization going on. I feel like this is a destabilization of what you thought you wanted. This is a destabilization of what you thought you would fight for and something that you thought that was meant for you, something that you would defend. It's really just brought you nothing but mental dysregulation. And it's made you feel like outcasted. It's made you feel I just feel like you want to know, when is your heaven on earth coming? You know, when am I going to find this safe haven? Because recently I've just been alone. Recently I've just been on this throne by myself. And I feel like you're not happy with that. You don't want to be alone. You want to be with people. You want to have relationships that mirror that support that you need. I think that you're tired of always supporting yourself, of going through things alone, standing up for yourself alone, having to explain to people why you are supporting yourself in the way that you are. I think that it is very lonely. And I feel like you're just kind of done with it. You don't want to keep having to do that. I feel like you don't want this to limit your creativity anymore, limit your ability to have fun. Like, I feel like things have been getting in the way of your ability to have fun. And it's like, maybe there's something that used to be like so great, everything you wanted, but it just stopped feeling fun, and you're done with that. You want it to feel fun again.
And fulfilling, and like a dream.
And I want you to know that, like, you see things pretty clearly. I feel like things aren't able to fool you right now. Sometimes the Seven of Swords in reverse can say, like, something is really trying to fool you. Something is really trying to hide in plain sight, but it's not working. And we have a mirror here. I think it's because, like, you have treated yourself the way that you want to be treated. It's almost like you're gonna have to work harder, because I treat myself so well. I take such good care of myself. You have to, like, it's almost like for you to really impress me, you have to love me in a way I struggle to love myself in. And I don't know if that, some of you may be like, oh, like, that's unhealthy. Like, you shouldn't have someone who loves you more than you love yourself. You should always love yourself more than somebody else loves you. And I think that that's true. And it has to be true, but it's almost like that feeling for you has been to the extreme. Like, you have been loving yourself more than everyone constantly. And I feel like you crave for somebody to offer something new to you that you never thought of. It's almost like you are constantly being this person who is there for other people, who is there for yourself, but it's like, who's there for me? Who's honestly there for me? Is anybody gonna love me the way that I love myself? Is anybody gonna even come close? Like, this is what I mean. It's not like I need somebody to love me more than I love myself. It's like, can somebody even come close to how much I love myself? To how much I show up for myself? Is anybody going to show the strength that I have demonstrated in my life towards me? This is an extremely isolating feeling in this pile. And maybe that's why, like, you got this stone. It's almost like, I can be in a room full of people and still feel alone. I can see past all of this. I can see past all of this. Everyone who's trying to hide in plain sight, I see past them. You guys seriously could have been drawn to pile 1. I mean, this is wild. I want you to know that the Lovers is here, though. There is a partnership meant for you. It just might not be this one. There is a place for you. It just might not be this one. But there is someone who can match your level of authority, who can match your level of control, of your level of stability. Okay, I just have to show you guys this. But this is on the bottom of the deck. This is the Empress in reverse. It's almost like I'm in this dynamic, I'm in this relationship, but it doesn't match who I am. It just doesn't feel right. You can't force things to feel right. Wow, this is a pretty intense message. But some of you would have rather slept than be awake and interact with certain people. Someone needed to hear that message. We have the Lovers in reverse. You're not trapped by this situation. If someone doesn't feel right for you, you don't need to be around them. You don't need to be with them. I feel like you guys just want somebody who understands you. You just want somebody who treats you well. Somebody who isn't like controlling for the wrong reasons, like not out of love. Not out of love, but out of the need for control. And it's like your control, your stability comes from all that you've been through. It comes from you being genuine and very real. Let's see what this card is. Yeah. I think that your stability has come from really dark times. And you're a very powerful person. And this situation is starting to feel really heavy. I mean, what is the advice here? I think the advice is to be friends with people first before you are romantic with them. Maybe focus more on the friendship. I don't know if you need to friend zone someone, or just like make them feel more at ease by being friends with them first. But it's almost like if you wouldn't be friends with somebody, why would you date them? And I also think like just spend time with people who you know are your friends, who you really know are there for you and are fun to be around.
Spend time with the people that you know are true to you and are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Wow. I might need to use a different deck because this is kind of tripping me up a little bit. I don't want to just be getting these kind of like darker vampire cards. I kind of want to see what like the lighter energies want to say. Okay, whoa, too many. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like this pile wanted a ton of cards. Like this message is just like wild. We have the Four of Swords again. So this is saying that only time will tell. You know, only time will tell who is really a good relationship for you, but it's like you take such good care of yourself. I mean, such good care of yourself. I mean, what do they need to know about this situation and this person? Yeah. Something may not be feeling healing for you anymore. We have the Empress again in reverse. It's like something may not be making you feel beautiful and worthy. It's like something may not be working, literally. Something feels too much like work and less like constructive work. I'm getting like you always have to diffuse situations. Yeah, I feel like you need to be like tending to yourself, doing some self-care stuff. Because something really magical wants to come into your life. Like I said, there is something meant for you. We had the Nine of Cups in reverse, now it's upright. Like there is something really incredible meant for you. I just think you need to stop fighting for something that isn't what you need. It's almost like you need to stop. You need to stop trying to fix something that's broken right now. You need to actually just preserve your energy, preserve yourself for like what is actually meant for you, like the real life, the real person, the real family dynamic. I feel like some of you really want to get married and have kids.
Or some of you just are ready to have the friends that you're going to have for the rest of your life and the setup that you want for the rest of your life. Like you're ready for longevity and commitment.
But it's like there's no one around you that like fits that level of partnership. It's almost like you may feel like you're with the wrong person right now.
Or the wrong people or the wrong setup right now.
Okay, wow. Let's go ahead and look at this because this just came up right. We have the next couple of years. You may meet the person that you're meant to build a family with in the next couple of years.
In the next couple of years, you may feel that longevity and that permanence that you're craving.
You may meet somebody next spring. Something about next spring is important. Like there's a lot of changes that are going to be happening. And then we have give it time, it's in the works. So some of you may feel like you want to stay with the person that you're with, just this version of them doesn't fit what you're looking for right now, and maybe they will change, maybe they will evolve over the next couple of years or even by the next spring. But it's like maybe you guys will meet a whole new person though, or whole new people if this isn't about a relationship. But it's like I feel like you need to see past what's going on right now, see past the matrix, and like believe that the beautiful relationship is coming for you. We have angels, trumpet, death in reverse. We have tobacco in reverse, offering. And we have cannabis in reverse, detachment. Yeah, I feel like this person may be very controlling. There's a controlling aspect to this relationship that you don't like.
You may just not like what this relationship or situation is offering you.
There's something cyclical about this relationship. Maybe it's like you feel happy, then you don't feel happy.
Maybe you feel like, why does this keep happening? Why does this always happen?
But there's something about like, just wait, just see what happens. Remain curious. This relationship could improve. But as of right now, I feel like this is a relationship that you don't accept. You don't accept what's being offered to you. Like, you're not about it. You don't like it. You don't want it. And that's totally fair. You can listen to that. You don't have to like this relationship. Know that there is better coming for you. Maybe this person will evolve, or maybe you'll just meet somebody completely new. All right, those are my messages for you, Pile 4. That was a very specific message and reading. Let me know if it resonated, if it didn't. Also, let me know, I mean, if it didn't resonate, this just wasn't the message for you today. But yeah, comment down below what's going on. Comment down below, like, are you in a relationship you're not happy in? How would that relationship need to change for you to be happy? What do you intend on doing, about that? But yeah, if you like my reading style, feel free to email me or DM me on TikTok. I will link my email and my TikTok in the description. And you can send me a message to set up a personal reading. I will be offering really short personal readings on TikTok Live for like $10 to $15. But if you want something more private, you can email me and we can work out a private reading for you. I usually just upload a video on YouTube on private so you can watch it. I will see you in the next reading. Bye, Pile 4.